He was very, very determined to do what he decided to do. I mean, we were ready to sit down there and work out any sort of differences and disagreements we had. I mean, we gave him that opportunity, but he wouldn't have any of it. I mean, he came to the meeting with a definite purpose, and he was going to execute that purpose, and that purpose was, telling us that he didn't want to be a part of the band anymore. And, it's really ironic, because if he would have stuck it out maybe just even a few days more, we could have all been here right now. But, things like this happen for a reason. And so, I mean, we really just have to accept the facts, as they unfold.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you found a new guy, like Rob Trujillo. He's ex-bass player of Suicidal Tendencies. And also Ozzy Osbourne also.
Yeah.
How did you come up with him? Did you try a lot of guys?
Well, we might have tried maybe 5 or 6 guys. I mean, we didn't really have a lot of prospects. I mean, we had a very, very short list, and it was based more on people who we knew, who were friends of ours, and Rob was someone that we didn't really know that much, but we kind of, well, at least I kind of instinctually knew, he had
the groove or something.
He had the sound, but the missing bit of information was, how was he as a person? I mean, we really didn't know him that well. We weren't really aware of what type of personality he was, and I kind of I took the time to go surfing with him at one point, just to get to know him. And once I hung out with him for 2 or 3 days, that's when I actually asked him if he was interested in coming up and auditioning for us. And when he said, yeah, we kind of left it at that. And I said, well, when we actually get around to auditioning people, we'll give you a call. And so 5 or 6 months later, we gave him a call. He came down and auditioned, and
it clicked.
Well, it kind of clicked the first time, but the second time around, it really, I felt it really fell into place.
How was the surfing?
The surfing was good that day. Yeah, actually, we surfed over 2 or 3 days, and it was good. Thank you.
Did you try also try out some gigs with him already?
Yeah, we've done some shows. Well, his first proper gig was in San Quentin.
That was in prison, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's something to tell his grandkids. Yeah. My first gig with Metallica was in prison. Yay! Yeah. And then we did 4 shows at the famous for us Fillmore West in San Francisco, and there, it holds about 1,000 people, and it was really cool playing a set list of old things. Getting Rob tuned in to some of the older stuff. Yeah. And
how's
Rob,
he doing that?
He's doing awesome. And I hope that he's able to speak up and say that, hey, slow down, I need help or something. But he's a pro, and he loves the challenge, and he steps up to the challenge, and he's had to learn like 40 songs besides all the new stuff, and he's done an awesome job, and seeing him on stage playing with him is so powerful. And he keeps telling me, just wait till I get dialed in. It's like, whoa, man, it might be like the last 5% that he needs to dial in, but for him to be at his peak performance, it's important to him like it is to us.
It's great also watching this guy play. So.
Yeah, he's a force on stage. I mean, at least watching him perform. I mean, he's really, really great at it, and it's inspiring for me, to see him on the other side of the stage doing his thing. Yeah. I mean, it really pushes myself, and I love that fact. He really steps up. I mean, we were doing songs at the Fillmore shows. We were doing songs that he learned maybe a couple hours before. I mean, that's how much he steps up. I mean,
he's listening in the car on his way to the gig. And
pretty much, okay, yeah. He has his headphones on, his CD player, and it's like we're going on stage in half an hour, 5 minutes really. And he's they're giving it one final listen and making sure that he knows all this all the parts, and he's great. I mean, he's such a positive force, and at this point in the game, to have a positive force like him is just very welcomed.